go tackle a guy. Some big, huge lineman comes, takes out my knee, blows it out. Hop on a plane, go to Birmingham, Alabama, holler, which is a great place for getting your body right. Got connected with actually a Pentecostal church down there, and started going there. And one day after service, they said, you know what, hey, we're just going to continue to play some music. If you want to come forward and you just want to pray to the Lord and get on your knees. And so, I was like, man, I didn't know anybody. I came up front, I was just on my knees, and I felt God for the first time start giving me a little inkling to what I was called to. And I've never met, he said this, he said, you will go to your hometown, to your friends and family, and you'll be used in a powerful way. And I was like, okay. I didn't really understand a whole lot at that time. But it was awesome. It was a great church. I grew. My cleaning process continued to start happening. I got my knee right just in time for training camp back in New England, Foxborough. Again, playing well, having a great time. You'll guess it. Running a route, go to plant, my other hamstring snaps. Man. Now this time I'm like, hold up, man. In New York I was a heathen, but come on, I'm a Christian now. Isn't everything cool now? No. Cleaning, man, cleaning process, killing your pride, growing you, stretching you. You guessed it, I get fired from there, come back to Iowa State, try to finish my degree. Out of the blue, the Dolphins called, end up going down there, sign with the team, make the team. The first week I'm down there, I'm on the beach. I'm a Midwest guy, so, dude, I made the NFL roster. All right, I get a convertible, I go to the beach. I mean, what else are you going to do, right? I'm laying out, some guy comes up to me and just out of the blue randomly invites me to Calvary Chapel. So, dude, I work on the weekends. Do you have anything? Oh yeah, we got a Wednesday night service, come out. And I meet this guy. I was kind of like, that's kind of weird, but I'll go anyways, And I roll to this place. It's a warehouse building. They got some rock band, with this dude had a mullet, he had the business in front, party in back, just going after it on the guitar. I was like, I'd never seen anything like this before. I grew up, pretty, you say anything, you get whacked and stuff. And so I was like, oh. Dude comes up, he's the pastor, he's just teaching right through the word. And one minute you're falling out of your chair laughing, the next minute you're crying, and God's just using him. And it's like something I'd never seen. Immediately that became my DNA. And I started growing. But after that season, I actually went back to Amsterdam, continued to work on playing receiver after that 98 season with Miami. Now this is probably week 3, I'm returning a kickoff. This time my foot blows out. No one decided to block on that play, and my foot was actually down like this. The back of my foot went the other way and exploded. So back to Birmingham I go. And this time they did surgery, and then they sent me back to Miami. Was placed on what they call non-football injury reserve, which you get paid a portion of your salary, but what you end up doing is you don't have to show up at all. You just rehab and that's it, lift weights. It was God's opportunity to give me all week long to get cleaned up. I was at Calvary Chapel every day, small groups, serving, you name it. Get involved with the youth ministry. The first meeting we're at, I see some pretty smoking hot woman walking by. I was like, wow. I got to just serve God, and I was in a great season of just pursuing God, no relationships. And I tried to ignore her for, she could tell you, I don't know how long, but they ended up putting us together while we were working with youth on it was like a Halloween alternative night. We were security, so we had to walk together the whole night. We're still together every single day after that. By the way, we were married on May 6, 2000. Our first kiss was on the altar. And I don't share that to puff myself up or say that I'm sweet, because what I do tell you that is to tell you the power of God. If premarital sex was a challenge of mine, and I don't lick my lips on my wife till my wedding day, you know there's a God. I can tell you that. And God has blessed that abundantly. And that's why I preach on it all the time. Sex is like fire. When it's in the right place, it'll warm, and in the fireplace, it'll warm the house. You get it outside of God's context, it will burn your house down. And the block. After we get married, I thinking, oh, that's great. I re-signed with Miami and things are going well. Right before training camp starts, I get fired. Weird. My coach in Amsterdam ends up calling though and says, hey man, I got the XFL gig in LA. Why don't you come out? We go out there. On our way to the XFL was a huge key component in this whole story. We stopped at a Calvary Chapel in Phoenix. It's New Year's Eve 2000. New Year's Eve 2000. Going to be 2001. And some dude gets up there. He's not the pastor. He starts challenging everybody to read through the Bible in a year. Now again, remember, I'm an athlete, kind of dumb jock. I don't really like to read a whole lot. So I'm like, yeah, I'm like, oh sweet, this is a waste of a night, sweet. Like some of you guys are right now, God, why did I even come to this church here? And so we're walking out though, and they had like this stack of Bible in year guides, like this high, just right on your way out, And so we're walking out, and Denise just goes, gives me the elbow. I just go, okay, I guess I need to grab a couple. So we get to training camp, and after every day after practice, I get in this ice tub for 15 minutes. I'm like, well, I don't have anything else to do. And I had this little mini-me Bible, and I was like, all right, I put it in there. I'd sit in the ice tub for 15 minutes, and I just started reading from day one. Did you know that for 9 years we've done that? And can I tell you, this church right here, the single focus of it is to challenge you to open your Bible and meet God. All the other stuff, I love worship, I love all that kind of stuff, and we love it. And we'll have a great time doing it. But if we fail to challenge you to get into the Word, the vision fails. Nothing happens. Nothing happens without us getting into the Word and asking God to change us, and getting to know who God is and loving Him. The Bible says in Psalm 119:9, how can a young man cleanse his way? Cleaning, speaking of which, by taking heed according to your word. That's how it happens. So, as this cleaning's going on, and we're on our way to the XFL, and we get out to LA, and of course, you know what happens the first play of the season. Running down kickoff, dude muffs it, I go to dive for it, someone clips me, blow my knee out again. Get cut. Go back to the house in Florida. Get a call, the Arena League, end up going there. One thing that was really cool though that happened while we were out in LA, after I got hurt, it freed me on weekends to go visit the Calvary Chapel Bible College, which was an hour south of LA. So after our first season in New York in the Arena League, we sell the house, pack up, and go to Calvary Chapel Bible College in Southern California. Thinking we'll go to the Bible college for a semester. It was a 4-semester program. Then we'd come back and go play a season. Then we, do one of these things. Well, God, of course, God goes, sweet, that's your plan, but I'll show you my plan. Got pregnant on the way to Bible college. So the whole semester, we got twins working up in that womb. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, well, I love Omaha. I want to raise a family here. It'd be great to get back here. God confirmed it by the last class of our Matthew class. We're in chapter 28. Dave Shirley, the pastor who's teaching it, he's saying, do you know chapter 28, verse 19 and 20? Go, therefore, and make disciples of all nations. You guys know that passage? He said, some of you in here are going to go back to your hometown and start a Calvary Chapel. He said, there's 0 in North Dakota, there's 0 in South Dakota, and there's like 1 in Nebraska. And I was like, because in my mind, I'm like, hey, we're going to be in Florida. The Calvary Chapel Fort Lauderdale is our home. We love it. It's nice, it's warm. Again, you tell God your plan, and he'll be like, that's on that. So what we ended up doing then is we bought a house online, we came back here, and then Omaha was like,